What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Toronto Raptors versus Minnesota Timberwolves NBA matchup. It's going down Thursday, November 21st, 2024. If you like this content, make sure you smash that thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and make sure that if you're looking for my best bets, you head to Pickdawgz.com, click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. I want to get you paid as we head into another loaded weekend of action, so definitely check out those best bets over there. But let's get to this one. Between the Toronto Raptors and the Minnesota Timberwolves, the Toronto Raptors coming in 3-12 on the year, 10-5 against the number, after a 130-119 win over the Indiana Pacers at home in their last matchup, while the Minnesota Timberwolves sit at 8-6 on the year, 5-9 against the number. They narrowly got by the Phoenix Suns 120-117 in their last matchup, and Minnesota getting a nice win at home where they are 5-2 this season, but now they head back out on the road where they've had some issues in recent games. I mean, you go back to their little road trip that they had, just over a week ago, and this was a Minnesota team that lost back-to-back games in Portland, only won by 4 in Sacramento. They did get the cover there, but again, it was a narrow victory in a what could down the line be a high stakes matchup, whether it's in the playoffs or down the stretch in terms of playoff positioning. So games that definitely going to have to keep in the back of your mind as we sort of progress throughout the season and when these teams meet up down the road, but for right now, Minnesota, coming in, with a little bit of a, up and down, recent run of form. But I will say, at least they got the win over Phoenix. So there's that. But again, it was a Phoenix team that was missing Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal. So take it for what it's worth. Now they played the Toronto Raptors, so they've already faced this season and got a win over by a final score of 112-101 back on October 26th. But the thing is that that's kind of what the Raptors have done this season. It just kind of summarizes what the Raptors have been, over the course of that, over the course of the season. Is that, bend but don't break. They do just enough to cover and sneak in the back door, and it's exactly what they did against the Minnesota Timberwolves. They were getting 14.5 in that game, only lost by 11. Now, we've seen the spread cut almost in half, and in some places even more than half, as it's dropped down around 7, 6.5 even, but I still think that Toronto is worth a look here because, you look at Minnesota, the last 4 games that they have had where they have been favored by at least 7 points, they've gone 0-4 against the number with 3 outright losses, including a loss at home to Miami, those back-to-back losses to Portland, and then the non-cover, but the narrow win over the Phoenix Suns. And the Toronto Raptors have done some of their best work in the underdog role this season. You also got to wonder if you're looking at Minnesota, they do have potential look-ahead on deck with a game against the Boston Celtics on the road coming up. So I'll take a shot here with the Toronto Raptors plus the 7 points, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pickdawgz.com. Click in the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. Remember to use the code PICK at checkout for an additional 15% off your purchase. And if you're looking for betting tools to help you make your best bets for the day's action, you can head to Pickdawgz.com and click the betting tools tab at the top of the page. We got some of the best betting tools in the business, and they are free there for you to use. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys soon.